entry pass is picked off by Kelsey Plum. Looks to push it up the floor, gallops across the timeline. Azare Stevens for three, drills it. She hit 5 against Connecticut back in mid-July. Kelsey having her second most productive scoring season, fires a 3 and hits it. Sharp shooting early at Mohegan, 3 3-pointers combined. Plum plays with pace, third fastest team in the league, the LA Sparks. 4th highest points per game. Hamby on the roll. Lays it in.
In the scramble and able to contest a shot. Ooh, cross.
Nasty crossover. Hartley carving inside. And parachuting in Alamon. On a little 4-0 spurt. Backdoor Alamon. Tight ropes the baseline. Plum fires. Rattles home a 3. Up to Jackson. Still the starting 5. For LA. They get 71 points from their starting 5. That's the most in the W as Stevens deposits it up and in. For the second all-time leading scorer in league history. Still lethal. For Kia Jackson in her bag. Drives the alley, banks it up and in, and the foul. She joked and said to Lynn Roberts, I was still in Indy in that first half mentally.
Right. I really enjoy Rakia's game.
Parachutes in for the board. Brings it up the floor. Morrow putting matters in her own hands, but Sanaya Fagan clapping it down.
Morrow thinks she has a lane, and she does, but she can't get past the outreached hands.
Mabry, Sheldon, and Al on the 5 for Connecticut. Morrow's pull up too strong. Alamon rips it down. Nelson Adota nearly stripped it. Numbers the other way. Van Loo for 3. Bottoms up. Julie Van Loo. Jackson has a motor.
Oh, 2 for $1.
Van Loo's like, give it to me. I'll take
$1. Let's go.
Bang.
Just being absolutely fantastic as Van Loo says 2 for $1.
Lacan for 3. Almost rattled back in. Hamby skyscrapes it down, pushes the ball up the floor. Hamby absorbs the contact and 1. 10-0 run LA. That's Nelson Adota commits the foul. And 1 for 1 at the line, 87% at the stripe this year. 2-point game. Stevens. Step back 3, cash. Azare Stevens, 2 for 2 from deep tonight. Again, she hit 5 against the Sun. Goodness, when they get out and run, they are fun.
They are definitely fun as Azare Stevens hits her with a step back.
Tina Charles with the answer from 15 feet out. The problem is she's 6'6". She can shoot the you-know-what out of it, says Coach Roberts. Has made 50% of her three-pointers in the last 11 games. The newcomer Torre is back in there, and she just fouled the big in stride. That is Ray Burrell and 1.
Perimeter guarding, and then Burrell, being a pest defensively, gets it in 1-2, catch it in stride, and finishes with an and 1. Everyone parted ways, thought they had her contained. Bria Hartley just looking at the basket, in the bucket.
Stevens sets up shot. That is too much room for Azare. Her 4th three-pointer of the night.
Who can attack as Plum draws 2, and look at the space all the time in the world for Stevens to knock down that 3. I think the one thing I really like about the Sparks offense is that they don't really force 3s. Like, there's one person that can really go out and get their own shot, and that's Plum.
The shot clock was winding down, scoops it in for 2.
You can have Mabry finishing those plays versus creating and having to finish.
Azare Stevens with the block. And Dearica is a plus 17 in the game. That's the best of any player on the floor tonight. So say what you want. Roll to the cup, big to big action.
Coming off the screen as Hamby gets a roll to the basket.
Hamby, backdoor feed, and McCannon. So just as Tina Charles eclipses 20 points, NFL training camps have opened up. That was a tight window pass. Plum up fake. Sitting on 22 points. Fires and hits! Lets out a roar. Plum dog. They matter when you play an elite team. When they play New York Saturday, that's the ultimate litmus test for this team. No disrespect to Washington or Connecticut, but that's another level, right? The New York Liberty as Alamon hits the 3.